Somewhere Europe has to grow out of the mindset that Europe's problems are the world's problems, but the world's problems are not Europe's problems. That if it is you, it's yours. If it is me, it's ours. I think that's something, and I see, reflections of that. Again, in terms of, there is a linkage today which is being made. A linkage between China and India and what's happening in Ukraine. So come on, guys. China and India happened way before anything happened in Ukraine. So the Chinese don't need a precedent somewhere else in the world on how to, engage us or not engage us, or be difficult with us or not be difficult. So as I said, I just see this as frankly a not very clever argument, a very self-serving one. And this idea that, your grand strategy must be about how you will choose. I will do what, as all of us do. I will weigh the situation.
I can say a lot about India-Russia relations. For us, Russia has been a steady and time-tested partner. And as I said, any objective evaluation of our relationship over many decades would confirm that it has actually served both our countries very, very well. So if it has served my country very, very well for many decades, I think you can see the obvious interest and commitment I would have in keeping that relationship strong and steady. As regards oil, first of all, there is a stress on the energy markets. This is a stress which has been created by a combination of factors. But as today the world's third largest consumer of oil and gas, a consumer, the levels of income are not very high. It is our fundamental obligation to ensure that the Indian consumer has the best possible access on the most advantageous terms to international markets. And in that respect, quite honestly, we have seen that India-Russia relationship has worked to advantage. So if it works to my advantage, I would like to keep that going. I am accompanied by a large and senior delegation because we have a very substantial and time-tested relationship with Russia. As I explained in my remarks, in the last few years, under the guidance of our leaders, we have been trying to find ways of expanding this relationship, making it more durable, more sustainable, more balanced. So today, when I look back at the discussions both with Minister Lavrov and Deputy PM Manturov, we discussed areas where there's a natural convergence of interest between India and Russia. And we do so, when we do so, we not only serve our national interests, we actually today, as major G20 economies, we are actually helping to stabilize the world economy as well. And at this time of great global volatility and uncertainty, I think this is a very good thing that we are doing. Glad that today's discussions helped us to move forward on many issues.
That you have the West, US-led, you have China as the next potential axis. Where does India fit into this? But are you planning to not take a side?
No, I'm sorry. That is exactly where I disagree with you. This is the construct you are trying to impose on me, and I don't accept it. I don't think it's necessary for me to join this axis or not, and if I'm not joining this, I must be with the other one. I don't accept it. I think I'm 1/5 of the world's population. I am today the 5th or 6th largest economy in the world. Forget the history, civilization bit, everybody knows that. But I think I'm entitled to have my own side. I'm entitled to weigh my own interests, make my own choices. And my choices will not be cynical and transactional, but they will be a balance of my values and my interests. There is no country in the world which disregards its interests.